talking with Dr. Scott at Salt Lake Acupuncture Clinic today about what it is they specialize in. Tell us.
Yes, so here we specialize in chronic complex conditions, things that are more long-term, severe, things that conventional medicine really just has a hard time treating. I mean, these people have been everywhere. They have seen specialist after specialist. They've been given pill after pill. And if you talk to them, it's just really not that much of a difference if they've had any at all. But you know what? I'm sorry. That got a little wordy. Let me just sum it up for you. Here, we specialize in hope. We are able to help people with chronic complex conditions get their lives back.
Okay, that's huge. We have somebody that we're going to meet behind the scenes, but a very integral part of the practice.
Yes, so I have Ariel with us here today. She's my clinical director. And we got talking at a meeting last week and catching up on patients, where they're at in treatment, just all the kind of things behind the scenes. And the more we got talking, we talked more about the very first patient for her that she got to see start to finish that pulled on her heartstrings.
Oh, let's meet Ariel. So Ariel, tell me what it's been like from when you started up until now and seeing these patients go through the whole process and feel better, live better. What's that like?
Oh goodness. So, I didn't know what to expect starting here, but, I get a different perspective with patients than Dr. Stephanie Scott does. And, you have those patients that you build relationships with, and you get to know them better on a personal level. And then, there's this patient that I had, I was able to experience her treatment from start to finish. And, one day she just, came in and she was just like, oh my goodness, I was driving one day and I didn't know what to do because I had to pull over because I wanted to call you guys, but then it wasn't safe because it was traffic. And then when I pulled off of the freeway, she was like, I wanted to call you, but I didn't because it just didn't feel safe. So when she came in the next day for her treatment, she was just basically saying, oh my gosh, after treatment, my feet felt alive. They were awake. And I was just like, oh my goodness. And so me and her just basically had happy tears. And so that was my first ever, since I've been with Dr. Scott for a while. And that has kind of been my first experience in witnessing, changing lives from start to finish. And she also is a caregiver for her husband. And because she comes in for neuropathy, you have numbness in your feet, right? What's that look like for people with neuropathy? She can't feel her feet, they're numb. And as she's walking, she loses her balance, right? So how would that feel for you if you're walking and you don't know if you're stepping on the step or if you're feeling the ground? Like, that's kind of hard, right?
I have to imagine if you feel like that, you're like, well, game over. My life's
Right,
over,
exactly.
unless I can do something to remedy that.
Exactly. And so, like, it stressed her out, just being a caregiver and doing all the things for, her husband. And so she took it into her own hands to take care of herself so she can be there for those that she loves. And so she found us, and we're happy we found her because she's so sweet, she's so cute. And
I think it says so much, first of all, that she would want to stop in the middle of what she's doing and call you to celebrate with you. Those kinds of relationships are so important. That says a lot about the bedside manner here, but also the progress, to hear that she's improved to that extent that there are happy tears here at the clinic. I mean, that's everything.
We have many happy tears here.
Do you have many happy tears at home, knowing that you've helped not only her but others
and
literally change their lives?
Exactly. So that's basically why I enjoy doing what I do, because of what I experience on my day-to-day here. And another thing about that patient, she's very active. She plays tennis, and then she started picking up pickleball. I love pickleball. Do you?
I don't know how to play, but I will. I'll go with you and her because you're having so much fun. But now she's able to do it?
Yeah, well, she's learning it, but imagine being on that court and you just can't even run around because you don't even know where the ground is. And so that was pretty tough for her. But, she was able to learn it. She was taking classes for it.
It's so inspiring. And if it's not us who's experiencing this, it's a grandparent, it's a parent, it's a neighbor, someone you know is suffering. And this is the place that can get you literally back on your feet.
Exactly.
Ariel, thank you so much.
Of course.
If that story alone isn't enough, doctor, why come to you?
Well, really, What makes us different and what sets us apart is I don't rely on acupuncture alone. We use a multitude of different therapies to get the results. Not every person is the same and not everyone needs the same treatment. So we have the tools and the time to actually do what is going to work best for these patients to get the results that they need.
And you know what I love about you and your staff is seeing how much you truly care. I see it in the way you speak about it and the interaction with your patients, and that's truly something special.
Well, thank you.
How did they get seen by you?
Yes, so the first step to getting in for treatment is setting up a consultation. So give us a call. I think they're going to get that number up on the screen for you. We'd love to hear from you.
We sure will. Everything you need on our website. Thank you so much. And thank you for the sponsored segment.